Welcome to EA Sports UFC 4, the most authentic and immersive MMA experience to date. We overhauled the clinch game using EA Sports real player motion tech, redesigned ground and pound gameplay to be more dynamic and exciting, improved our striking controls to be more responsive and player friendly, and revamped our presentation around high impact moments to bring the action to life like never before. UFC 4 delivers massive improvements to every phase of the fight. UFC 4 introduces all-new high-impact moment presentation to ensure you see, hear, and feel every sensational turning point in the fight. When you land a devastating blow, improved real-time facial and body deformation sends a shockwave through your opponent. And with all-new replay cameras, you get to see every brutal detail in super slow motion. On top of that, when someone gets rocked with a big blow or crisp combination, all-new stun moments let you know when it's time to go for the finish, or cover up and survive. An updated control scheme introduces dynamic striking inputs to give you better control over advanced strikes and combinations. This new mechanic makes it easier to throw advanced strikes by requiring fewer simultaneous button inputs. It's as simple as choosing between a button tap to perform faster basic strikes or a button hold for flashier, more damaging blows, giving you better access to your fighter's entire striking arsenal. The clinch is an important part of real-life MMA, utilized by elite fighters to dominate their opponents with fluid entries into positions for dirty boxing or slick throws and takedowns. For UFC 4, we used RPM tech to rewrite the book on our clinch game and break free from a system that was built for the ground. Now, the clinch is the closest range of stand-up gameplay, and you can enter and exit with more intuitive controls. This opens up the ability to drive your opponent to the cage, throw strikes with more freedom, and seamlessly execute a variety of trips, throws, and takedowns. Further leveraging the power of RPM tech, we've added more variety, fluidity, and impact to our takedown mechanics. Unlike UFC 3, where the result of a takedown attempt was decided in an instant, we've integrated locomotion into takedown offense and defense, allowing you to drive your opponent towards the cage for the finish or use footwork to deny their takedown attempts. With these advances, in addition to a multitude of new takedown animations, players will see a greater variety of outcomes driven by both fighter attributes and player skill. From power carries to clean sprawls to all new driving takedowns where players actively push or defend through the takedown attempt, fights can be won or lost in these impactful wrestling moments. Finding ways to inflict significant damage on the ground has become the trademark of some of the UFC's best. With our changes to ground and pound, UFC 4 gives you greater control in postured up positions, so the striker has more tools to finish the fight. The defender also has more options to present different risks and rewards, like the ability to use head movement or well-timed counter transitions. A more intuitive control scheme mirrors stand-up striking, benefiting all players and allowing those with high skill to use it to their advantage. An all-new grapple assist control feature offers a new way to operate on the ground. 3 simple left stick inputs allow players to trigger attempts to get up, submit, or advance to a more dominant ground and pound position. Legacy controls are of course still available for more technically skilled players. Finally, submission finishes have also been revamped in UFC 4. The cumbersome system of previous titles has been replaced with 2 new minigames for choke and joint submissions, making them more accessible and varied throughout the experience. With the ability to strike during submissions, transition to faster finishing positions, or the opportunity to execute a high-impact slam to escape, the BJJ game has never been more fun. Submissions aren't just isolated to the ground. We've also added new takedown counter submissions and standing submission attempts from within the clinch. With RPM technology, intuitive control schemes, and our all-new high-impact moments, EA Sports UFC 4 offers the most authentic, intuitive, and exciting gameplay experience in franchise history, giving you sensational moments that only the sport of MMA can deliver. So step into the octagon and shape your legend.